Good morning, fifth graders. This is Mrs. Fernandi back for the second part of lesson 1. Remember, this week we don't have a spelling test that starts next week. Make sure that you have your notebook and your pencil and be ready to write because we're going to write a little bit more today than we did the last time. Okay, let me go ahead and share. We're just going to do a little bit of review based on last time. So first we have our quick short vowels. Remember, we have 5 that are always vowels. We have at the chair. We have edge of the chair. There's the cat hanging onto the edge of the chair. The cat is in the chair, leaving no room for anyone else. And the cat is on the chair. What a cutie pie. The cat is under the chair, sunning herself. So we have a, I, and a. Now, we have some strategies when we talk about spelling words, and so there's some memory steps that we can take, and there are not very many of them, so I think I'll put these in a document and send them, but otherwise, if you could kind of keep these in your mind. First, step 1, we're going to read the word. Always read the word, preferably out loud to yourself. Look at the word, read it nice and loud. Say the syllables to help you spell. So if you have like a 2-syllable word like practice, you're going to read the word practice, 2-syllable word. Set it in my syllables to help me memorize it. Step 2, you're going to underline any hard parts. And I think you saw me do this the last time a little bit. And number 3, you're going to cover the word. Say and write the word by syllables. So in other words, you're not going to just write the word as you see it. You're going to read it. You're going to underline any hard parts. Then you're going to cover it, and then you'll write it for the first time. Say it again in your head, write it out in syllables, and see when you uncover how well did you do, and that's the part where you're just going to check your work. Okay? All right. So, for example, we have throng. A throng is a a throng of people is a crowd. So throng, if I were doing this the way that the practice memory steps, I would say the word throng. I might look at it and read it T-H-R-O-N-G. I might tell myself a couple of things about the word throng. The T-H-R is a combination of consonant digraph. Remember, consonant digraph is 2 consonants together making one sound. So the th is the T-H making one sound. A blend is when we can hear both. So we have the th and the r. So I can say that to myself, oh, this word has a consonant digraph plus a consonant blend, all in those first 3 letters. Then I hear the ah sound like the cat is on the chair, and then it's got that ng, which can be a little difficult to say at the end of the word ng. Crutch. She used a crutch while her leg healed. Again, I look at the word, say it, crutch, spell it, C-R-U-T-C-H. This is the one we talked about quite a bit last time. CR is a blend because we can hear both the cr, we can hear both of those letters, and there are brackets, so we know that's a ch sound is spelled T-C-H after short vowel sounds in a 1-syllable word. Remember, we talked about that yesterday. So now we have a new word with that, crutch. Your. My mom says you're an excellent swimmer. Your is a contraction of the words you and are. The apostrophe is taking the place of the letter A. And your is a homophone of your. It's your book, right? Twitches. Here's another ch sound at the end of the word. Twitches. My cat's tail twitches as I pull the yarn past her. The base word is twitch, which is a 1-syllable word that we know that if it has a short I sound and ch at the end of a 1-syllable word, with the ch sound, it's going to be spelled T-C-H. Now I want to back up and say twitches is a 2-syllable word, but when we're thinking about that TCH in a 1-syllable word, we're thinking about the base word. So we added on to that, but our base word was 1 syllable. Does that make sense? So twitch, we know itch, we hear the ch. We're going to write TCH, and then we're going to add on the sound ez with an ES instead of an EZ. Thrills. The acrobat thrills the audience with her high-flying act. The sound l, there's our brackets, we know we want sound, l, after a short vowel in a 1-syllable word is going to be spelled with 2 L's, L-L, right? So just a little reminder there of, and then what I want to do now is just go ahead and bring up my whiteboard again. Come on. All right, let's have you open up your notebook or a piece of paper, but hopefully you have a notebook either for writing or for spelling, whichever you want to do. And let's get a couple of words written together. We'll use those memory practice steps, okay? Our first word that we're going to do today is the word pledge. Pledge is a promise. So the first thing you're going to do is say the word pledge, and you're going to read the word. So let me type it up here real quick for you. And you're going to spell it P-L-E-D-G-E. Now I'm going to take it away and you're going to spell it. Think about it in syllables. It's only one syllable, pledge. So we think about the letters we hear. We hear the pl, that's a blend. So we're going to go ahead and do P-L. The cat is at the edge of the chair. So we're going to use a short E. Now that J sound that we hear at the end of a short word, do you remember how to spell it? It's a rule. D-G-E, right? Okay. Nice, so we check our work. Okay, the next word is sense. It doesn't make any sense not to study your spelling words. So we hear the S-E, short E, and then we hear S. Okay, I'm gonna stop there for a second because this is one trick I didn't tell you about the other day. That's all the sounds we hear, sense. The silent E wouldn't help the middle E say its name, not only because there are two constants in the way, but because mostly because we can also hear that it's a short E. So, but if we just leave an S at the end of the word, then we have this funny feeling that it might be a plural of something. That doesn't look right. We put an E at the end to protect the S from looking like a plural. We'll talk about that more. Okay, your next word is trunk. Remember, first you're going to say the word trunk. Really think about the letters in the word. Tr is a blend, under, short U sound, and unk, trunk. Ignore the sound that the NK kind of makes like a little G sound. Okay, now you write it, trunk. Okay, unk, right? Okay, good. Well done. All right, the next word is, oh, that word's too easy for you. Well, we'll just do it for fun. Skin. Now we have a constant blend because we can hear both. Sk, S-K, short I sound, it, in, right? All right, the next one is knock. I'll knock on the door when I arrive. Now, at the beginning, you have the N sound, but what do you have in front of it? A silent K, right? And then the is the cat is on the chair. It's a short O sound. K is a consonant digraph. Good. At the end of a short word, that K sound at the end is most often spelled with CK. Yep, knock. And the next word, you can cover it, please, and then write it, or I can back it up. Actually, let me do that. Go ahead and write knock on your paper if you haven't already. Okay, K-N-O-C-K. We really want to say it and read it and write it. The next word is non-fat. Non is our prefix, and it means what? Yes, it means not. And then fat is our base word, and those are both pretty easy to spell. Non-fat. And the next word is, oh, we did pledge already. Crops, crops. There's our blend, C-R, ah. The cat is on the chair. And then p, crops. Okay, super. Make sure you check your work. Make sure that you re-look at anything that you don't understand. You can also ask your teachers, and you can ask your teachers even to get a hold of me if you need to. So thank you for your time. I hope that that this was a good review and that you don't feel like it was too simple, but I think there's a lot of fun stuff going on in spelling. Next week will be lesson 2, and we will have a spelling test. So there'll be 2 lessons and then a spelling test probably on Friday. All right, take care. Thanks for being with me. Bye-bye.